What's good, y'all? So I had to change the live. Hit that like button. We have a storm out here. It's so crazy. Shout out to Franklin. So Felix, good morning. King Sam, good morning. I posted on Facebook and Facebook, Instagram. Also posted in the community section. Just a couple of photos of the back to school drive. Shout out to y'all for the donations. We reached over 150 kids for the back to school drive. So shout out to y'all. It's done. All the bags are out, given away. Big shout to Daryl out there in Puerto Plata. He got a couple schools, did a couple schools all around the neighborhood and all that. KOS Kids of Sosua, so shout out to y'all. Now it's on to the toy drive. So we basically start the toy drive now, all the way until January. So you can bring toys, donate. Listen, you guys know what I say all the time. You could donate funds. You could donate your time. You could donate supplies. Whatever you got available. But it all goes to the kids. So we were lucky enough to bless over 150 children with back to school supplies, book bag, and all the supplies. And now it's on to the toy drive. So you got enough time. Whenever you guys got time, big shout to Eric Dickinson. That's his crib in DR Cribs. He donated already. Steve-O donated already to the toy drive as well. Let me get on this live here. Gary Mack, what up? SV the Guard, what up? King Sam said, blessed morning to all. The beach is closed. Yeah, the beach is closed and there's no waves and nothing. DJ Milogo, what up? SV Boston in the building. Charlie B outside. What's good with you, bro? Bert Ross, a.k.a. Air Miles Bert. Shout out to my bro. Yeah, so we'll be closing a little early today because of storm restrictions. I'm expecting the storm. What I saw, the storm was going to pass tonight. They gave everybody off tomorrow, but if there's no rain, I will be open tomorrow. But today we're going to start with our red cup. So if you're in town, come get some food now. Take it to go. I'm going to take me about 2 chopped cheeses and an order of heat wings home tonight. And ride out the storm. Stargazer, shout to you shout to France. So right now it's regular. Nothing going on. Now, I do understand why. I had to say this to a couple people. I do understand why they panic so much because I've been in a storm in Santo Domingo twice. In Santo Domingo in Punta Cana, the ocean actually visits the people. Like, I won't lie to you. I've been in a car with 3 feet of water in the car. So I understand why they panic. But from Santiago on, we don't really get hit with nothing. We're going to get rain, 100%. But we're not going to get no crazy storms and all that. So it is what it is. You guys saw my video when I was driving around in the last hurricane after the hurricane party with Taylor May. Shout out to him. It's not. I expect all the rain to be over by 3, 4 in the morning and everything back to normal on this side. I don't know about the other side. Charlie B. outside say, yeah, definitely. We good out here, man. I'm going to let the staff go home early today. Because like I said, the real rain is supposed to start later on tonight. So I'll let everybody skate home before, because one thing I do have to say is by that bridge, the back way, that gets flooded pretty quick. So I got to watch that. HR was good. Dominic Davis, what up? All good in the building. Shout out to Richard's mother. He said, should not call us a storm. It's rain. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm in Santo Domingo. The problem here is as soon as it rains, it floods the streets. Yeah, that's what it is. Santo Domingo gets hit the worst. Everywhere. I remember one time I forgot what hurricane that was. So I was in Santo Domingo. It was years ago. It was like over 10 years ago. I'm in Santo Domingo, and the storm just passed. The storm was over. It was over. But I had to come back here. Since the streets were so flooded, it literally took me 2.5 hours to get out of Santo Domingo because everywhere you went was flooded. So you had to have a good one, fellas. You had to find a way to get out of Santo Domingo. 2.5 hours just to leave Santo Domingo. Everywhere you went, it was just flooded. So it is what it is. But like I said, it ain't gonna be that bad. Sean McNeil in the building. He said about the sandbag the city facts. And see, the thing is, they need to make these warnings and these closures for Santo Domingo and Punta Cana, not for over here, because we ain't gonna get nothing over here. So, and see, the thing here is, I spoke to my lawyer and my accountant. They said it's for banks and schools and all that, which that's what I thought. But the police in Sosua are gonna rush to close everything, so they go sit down and have some beers. I'm not mad at it. So we'll be closing early. As I said, if there's no rain, I will be open tomorrow. I don't give a fuck what the president says. Because at the end of the day, the president's still charging me taxes. So we open it. Need to have him come back to the steps and have a powwow. Shout out to the presidential powwow and flip-flop. He said, send that Woo payment. Yeah, hurry up. Western Union closes exactly 2 hours. My flight was delayed when I left SD. Yeah, it's gonna be flight delays. Expect that for the next 2 days. I'm leaving on Saturday to Miami, so luckily that'll be done. Melvin said, just had Tropical Storm Hillary pass over Los Angeles. Yeah, that's crazy. And I heard it was an earthquake, Melvin. Is that true? There was also an earthquake after the storm? That's crazy. The weather right now is, listen, it's the end of days, y'all. Aliens are coming. COVID-29 is coming. Let's get ready for it. Prepare ourselves. I got some Little Debbie's. I got some Hostess donuts. I got some peanut butter and jelly. I got some baked beans, some Chef Boyardee canned ravioli. That's my Armageddon kit, end of the world kit. I'm simple. Listen, I'm one of them dudes. Remember when COVID hit, nobody could find toilet paper and Lysol? I had it. I told you guys before, I hoard Lysol, I hoard toilet paper anyway. So when everybody's going crazy, I was like, what y'all talking about? I got toilet paper and all that. A 5.1 earthquake, Jesus. Charlie said, I'm leaving for CTG in a couple of days. Hope we're good. Yeah, it should be bad. It should be. Allegedly, this thing is going to turn and not even go to Miami. The Atlantean said, I wish we had a tropical storm in Houston. It's going to be hot. Hey, Charlie, peanut butter and jelly for the win. I'll take it one further. Cream cheese and jelly for the win. See, I'm old school. A lot of y'all may not know, when you were kids and you made your own lunch and took it to school, I put my cream cheese and jelly together, put it in my little sandwich bag, and let it sit and marinate. And you let the bread get soft and with it. You could damn near see the jelly coming through the bread. That was the best time to eat it. Take me back in the day. So I'm drinking Shiraz today. Show me that bottle, Alicia. Why don't you put it about that? I wanted some Shiraz. Yeah. Merlot's my favorite, and then Shiraz. Shiraz is actually how I got into drinking wine. My Nigerian homeboy used to come to the office with Yellowtail Shiraz, the big bottle. And that's how I got into drinking wine. So that was actually my first wine ever. So I still love that wine. Papa Doc in the building. He said we had a hurricane. Yeah, at the end of the day, man, say he lactose. Hey, listen, like I said, I'm gonna give me some. Shout to y'all, man. Y'all really took on them chopped cheeses, man. Them chopped cheese. You know what the chopped cheese is like? The chopped cheese is like the sloppy Jose's. How I didn't expect them to be so big, and they just big. Next time I do the new menu, chopped cheese got to be on the menu. He said, DR is too humid for red. Nah, we out here. Gary M, what's good? Shout out to you, Crypto Lingo. So I want to touch base with y'all. Right now, there's no rain. It's actually, just got sunny real quick. Sunny as hell. Allegedly, the storm's going to be here tonight. And that's where all the, to put it upon that intro, that's where all the worst is going to come tonight. Like I said, I think DR jumped the gun with these storms. Oh, everybody gets off. Everything closed. Yeah, it's Sloppy Joe. My man called it Sloppy Jose in Spanish. I think they jumped the gun with the closures and all that. Fred C, what up? But at the end of the day, I'm touching base with y'all now. If I do a pop-up live tonight during the storm and there's no lights and I'm in the corner like, hey, y'all, the world is coming to... Alicia, pon in, I'll be like, the lights is off. The end of the world is coming. And I was full of shit because it's really a bad storm. I'll be like, help me, please. Send me I don't know what Cash App is going to do at the end of the world, but send me a Cash App right now for a drink. Send me a Cash App, please. I'm about to die. Shit, knowing me, as long as I got a red cup, I'm good. End of the world coming, aliens coming, I got my red cup. Oh no, Joe, let's definitely be safe. I'm sorry, but they should put the closures for Santo Domingo because that's what's going to get hit tonight. We're not going to get rain. we're gonna get the same rain we got the other day when it was flooded over here at FlipFlop. Like, that's all we're gonna get, man. Every time the weatherman says Dominican Republic, they overreact too much. Trust me, Santo Domingo, I've been in them storms. Santo Domingo is gonna get hit. 100%. 100%. Santo Domingo is going to get hit. Shout out to everybody out there. Be safe. It's going to be a lot of flooding out there. I've been through it. So I know that. Y'all definitely hit that Cash App. Make sure I'm well prepared for my storm management crisis. My storm crisis management. Make sure I'm well prepared for that. Other than that, man, what else going on? Oh, so much drama in the LBC. It's hard being flipped. Nah, everything's good, man. Just this storm right now is kind of messing with me because I want to make sure my flight's not delayed this weekend. Then, like I said, we might have to close tomorrow. So I really don't like closing. I'll be honest with you. I hate closing. And it's not about the money, it's the consistency of the business. You keep everything consistent. But I do know, well, hold on, Richie said, we're supposed to be getting hot right now in Santo Domingo. I'm about to take an Uber in a few minutes. Lights on and okay. Right now I'm in the hood. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna happen more so tonight. Really tonight. That's when we need the brunt of everything. We'll see. My personal opinion is after seeing all the reports and all that, it'll be over. What's up, fellas? What's going on, baby? How you doing, big dog? After seeing all, how you doing, fam? Anything good? Yes, sir. After seeing all the reports and stuff, and watching the weatherman, well, I like watching him because he talks a lot about the Caribbean. Tonight, and then the storm's gonna be headed back out to the ocean. So we'll see. I'm not a weatherman. I just make it drizzle when I'm in a strip club. Yeah, I got my inverter. When the lights go off, I'm gonna be like, boop, boop. I will be sitting there watching the fuckery on TV. One by you, boy, appreciate that. Yeah, that's our calling card. Welcome to FlipFlop. So I'm getting ready for my cruise. I'm excited. Just gotta get through this storm. You know, you guys can go back and look at my hurricane video. I'm outside with it. I was in the hurricane, driving around. Not that I'm not an idiot. I just figured it's just rain, just water. Someone on one of the cruise sites was like, "What are we gonna do if a storm comes and it rains?" We're on a ship. As below is above. Same shit, right? Rain on top, rain. Same thing I say during the boat parties. We've had some great boat parties when it rained. And I go, water on the bottom, water on the top. Party don't stop. You have a backup. Actually, Joe, at the business, I have a generator. At my house, I have an inverter. So I have some power for a while if the lights do go out. Keeps my fans on, keeps my TVs on, my Wi-Fi on. I didn't want to keep an ACs and gas. Fridge on is a lot. Like you need more than batteries for that, so I don't do that. I'll be there in 8 weeks for Halloween. The Strip and Grits, appreciate it, brother. Hey, listen, let me tell you something. If you ain't get your ticket for Halloween, make sure you get it. The biggest event of the year, Paradiselyfe Halloween 2023. 4 days of events. Biggest thing of the year, biggest time of the year. So you already know. Supposedly by Thursday, it should have passed over the North Coast and moved into the ocean. Yeah, at the end of the day, it's, like I said, the worst is supposed to be tonight, and then we're just going to have rain next couple of days. Super Cliff says, "Sup, VP?" Shout out to you. You know who VP is. DJ Panther, be safe. DJ Panther, I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. And I got to get my damn camera back out. I ain't been using my camera. Rich in the building, what's good? I got to get my camera back out. Not be using my camera at all. I just want to touch base with y'all because right now I'm just kind of going with the motion. Like I said, I posted everywhere. Just a few pics. I didn't want to put a lot of pics of a lot of kids up, you know, based on privacy and, you know, weirdo shit. So I posted some pics, a couple of kids here and there with the book bags and pictures of my house with all the supplies and book bags and all that. I got a lot of pics, but I didn't want to put on the kids on the internet. Biggie Small, shout to you. Dirty Wigger said, hope everything passes by Friday so y'all flights aren't affected, bro. Yeah, facts. I got to make it to Miami. I got to make it drizzle in Miami a little bit. Then go on a cruise. I'm trying. I mean, if it rain, it rain. Rain don't bother me. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm talking about for the cruise now. End of the day, as long as there ain't no icebergs in the water, I'm straight. My first cruise, I can't have no icebergs. If we get into a hurricane, I'm good. Super cool. I plan on coming to see you next month. Get the wings ready. Definitely pull up. 21st, 26th, definitely pull up. Sean Dawn, what's good? Yeah, we got a little stormy storm coming. Hurricane Franklin. Big shout out to Hurricane, not Hurricane, Tropical Storm Franklin. He's not even tough enough to be a hurricane yet. DJ Panther say, you're kidding me, fam. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So yeah, we're going to cruise time, man. I'm ready. I think I'm going to pack today or tomorrow. Like I said, my biggest concern with this storm is that back way. It gets flooded really, really fast. And half of my staff lives on the other side of that bridge. So if that place is flooded, there's no reason for me to open because I won't have enough staff. As far as kitchen staff, excuse me. But we have sat down and formulated a plan. I got my Paradise Life canoe. If I got to figure it out, I'll figure it out. We always got backup plan. Listen, told you guys when I was a kid and I watched Batman, the episode where the Joker threw them in the middle of the ocean on a buoy and sharks were coming and Batman told Robin, reach my utility belt and get my shark repellent. I was like, Batman ready for anything. I got it. You never saw the episode? Robin passing my shark repellent. He had shark repellent. He was ready for anything. I got it ready for anything. Now, I have still not bought no shark repellent, but I'm ready for anything. So I got my trusty canoe, couple of sticks. I know row with sticks. We roll with sticks like back in the day. We gonna get to the flip flop. La Chiva in the building. Shout out to my bro Noel. I'm chilling, man. We chilling. Just another day in beautiful sunny Sosua. They said it will start raining in about an hour. We shall see. I got to give me some ones. I know that. Allegedly this afternoon and tonight. Allegedly. So we'll see. If you find me shark repellent, I'm wearing it. There you go. A Paradise Life by land, sea, and air. You already know. Yeah, definitely hit that like button. You heard Charlie be outside. When he talk, you better listen. Sean said usually when it's a tropical storm during the cruise, they reroute the ship beforehand, or if they happen to run into a storm, they shut down the Lido deck and all activity. All right, see, I don't know these things. I do know that all the cruises have canceled coming to Puerto Plata. The ones that come in, they all said they're going to stay out in the water. That's weird. They'll rather stay out in the water than come here. Safi, Prince Nassim in the building. What's up, my bro? Don't use no drugs today, my brother. Private joke. Shout out to WG. Appreciate that super chat. It's free chicas with purchase of tickets. Free taco shells with purchase of every ticket. Definitely get your Halloween tickets. If you've never been to one of the Halloween parties, the event, it's a movie. Anybody who's been there tell you if you missed it, sorry for your loss. Because you missed out on something epic. My next live, I'm going to be coming with a story, part 1 to a story of something personal. I'm not going to get into it now because it's still ongoing, but I'm going to give you guys part 1, and then we'll follow up after the fact. Do not have kids in the Dominican Republic. Do not. And I'll tell you why. So I have 4 kids in the Dominican Republic. One's actually in Jersey right now with his family. One is a horrendous. I thought my first son's mother was a piece of work. I met the Dominican version of her. And here's my problem. The only woman to ever take me to court, ever, in my life. The only woman that ever stressed me for money. None of my kids need, all my kids got what they need. I'm very proud of that. But this woman swears I am the richest person in the hemisphere. She thinks I'm Gregory Gates. I'm Bill Gates' son. And no matter how much money she gets, she wants more. I'm like, hey, listen, man, you gotta chill with that. I have other kids that have needs. You know, she does this stuff like, and I'll get into the story later, but she does stuff like, wait till I send toys. And then as soon as she gets the toys, say, hey, he wants a bike. Oh, wait a minute, I just sent you these toys. She does things like, I buy them clothes, I don't like those clothes. Then I say, okay, I'll send you money for clothes. And she buys almost similar clothes, but the knockoff version. It's weird shit. I'll get into that story. But it's like, I have no issues from nobody else except her. Except her. Nobody else. It's the weirdest thing. So either I'm just a bad person, or she just doesn't realize. And I actually told her one time, I said, all of this drama doesn't create extra money for you to think you're going to get. And I said, at the end of the day, why do you think you're entitled to all this money? My son has everything he needs. It's just weird. We're getting into the story because it's a long story. But that's a synopsis. But do not have, and I ain't really no baby mama drama. It's the money situation. Really ain't no drama. I don't have no issue. I can see my son when I want. I can talk to him when I want. It's just her thinking there's endless amounts of money. And then I made a comment to her one day. Like I said, we'll follow up with the story. I said, I do more for my son than anyone in your family does for any of their kids combined. Why are you giving me stress? You know what she said? Yeah, you kind of right. I'm sorry. Anyway, we'll get into that story. That's going to be a whole nother live. But do not have a child. Well, you don't have children anyway. I didn't even want kids, but I love my kids. I didn't want kids. But do not just have a child thinking, oh, it's cheap down here. It is cheaper. But once I actually heard, that's why I'm going to tell you guys a story. I heard someone recently had the same issue, but their chick was trying to get like hundreds of thousands of dollars out of them. I was like, Jesus Christ. You know me. When it comes to anything, it's like I committed a A1 felony. Lawyer up. Somebody call my lawyer. That's the answer to everything. The ships normally only get 5 hours on the island, so they'll probably go elsewhere. Can't wait to pop out on one of those Halloween. Hey man, the Halloween party gonna be crazy. Shout out to BK over TMD and Mayor Drama. I mean, their story is a little different. You know, it's a different scenario. My story, like I said, I don't really have drama. It's more about just being harassed for money. It's like, come on. When does it end? At what point does a grown-ass person say to themselves, hey, he does really good by our kid. Let me leave him alone. Doesn't happen. Randall, what's good? Joe said, I dodged a bullet. Lucky you. You was wearing your vest. Big shout to my son. He wanted me to call him tonight. I'll call him. Ricardo, what's good with you? And plus, y'all should be using condoms anyway. Get some condoms, my friends. Use condoms. Don't be going raw diggity out here. You're gonna raw digger them strangers. Do it. Big shout to me. Do as I say, not as I do. I give the best advice. He said it, Brooke. Sean, don't appreciate you. That Paradise Life theme song. Big shout to Dirty Workers. Oh man. Someone hit me, said I need to go on the remix. Listen, I did a whole verse for that shit, but I don't know if I want to touch it. I think it stay the way it is because it's perfect. Big shout to Dirty Workers, aka Prano the Youngin. Dropped that Paradise Life theme, so that shit is fire. If you didn't get it, go download it. Said my B&B comes with breakfast at your spot now. The storm, shaking my head. Yeah, Brickyard, you get one breakfast at my spot. I don't know if you're here now, but we can deliver it to you if you want. But there's no rain right now. There's no rain. But yeah, I know the spot you're staying, Rob's spot. You get one free breakfast with your stay. Says she think you eat money bags. Facts. I don't know. That should be. And it's weird. You know why it's weird to me? Like I said, we'll do a whole live about this. But why it's weird to me is because it's not like it's new. I'm explaining something. This ain't new. She was doing this since she was 7 months pregnant. And I was like, I always said, like, what do you think I made of money? Like this, I should just keep giving you money? And it was always there, but she's got this idea that all my money should go to her. And I'm like, what about my other kids? What about my life? Like, why do you think I should be? And here's the wild part. Fixed her life up, got a good job, all that. You would think the adult in her, but no, I tell you, some of these chicks are hustlers. She used to be a hustler. It's the hustler in her, still in her head. Or whoever's in her head saying, hey, go get that green, he got money. I ain't with all that. And like I said, I have no other issues with none of my kids' mothers. Not one. Anybody can tell you anything about me, I'll hardly ever say no. I may be like, damn, man, but I'm like, all right, I'm gonna send that. Like, I hardly ever say no because that's just me. And at the end of the day, what am I gonna do with my money? What am I gonna do? I'm gonna take a trip. I'm gonna fill my cup. What am I gonna do with my money? I don't need a lot in my life. I'm not sitting there stacking millions and millions of dollars like, yeah, I gotta save my money like Uncle Scrooge. If you know, you know. So if my kids need something, they gonna get it. You know, to this day. Like my older kids, they need something, they gonna get it. It is what it is. He said, vest up. He said, flip the verse for your remix yours if you want it. Now we gotta talk about that. I'll give us some time. Hey, what's up, bro? And I didn't even know you was in that group, man. I didn't know you was in the group. It's all love, man. Appreciate you too, by the way. Now, Jared, we're gonna let yours ride out. Yours gotta ride out. Maybe we'll do a remix in 2024, but yours gotta ride out. That shit is fire. I'm never gonna take away. I'm never gonna take away from what you know, what we built and what you did. You're never gonna do that. Gary Jones said, morning flip and everyone love. Be more in the building. Said, fellas, you got to file for joint custody. Well, you know what? Here's the thing, though. So the reason I wouldn't file for custody in this country, I did it with my older son in America, but of course I lost. I wouldn't do it in this country. I don't have the support system. I don't have the family here. You know what I'm saying? Because the first thing I'm gonna ask you is, all right, when you working or when you running around, who's gonna watch the kid? And they're right. I could just drop my son off to and be out. You know what I'm saying? I can take my kids for weeks at a time, but I don't just have someone I can say, here. Now, luckily, all of them are old enough, they can ride around with me. We can chill and get it. But I don't have someone I could just say, hey, I gotta go over here. I need you to look after my boy. I don't have that. I don't have a bunch of family members all over the place. And I don't trust people with my kids anyway, as far as multiple people. So it'll be a little difficult here, unless you had that support system. And since I'm not Dominican, I really don't. You know, you got people who say, I'll watch them. Yeah, you'll watch them for a day, 2 days, but they're not going to watch them for a long period, every single day. You know what I mean? Said, joined a little, but I'm supposed to be out there next week. How's the weather? Tori, and it's sunny as hell. Like I said, the North Coast is going to get nothing but rain. We're not going to get hit too hard. It's going to be the South Coast. They're going to get hit. Wolfgang said, DR is awesome. Yes, it is. That's why I love it. That's why I live here. It is level to the playing field. And you know what? One thing we got to understand is, man, I'm proud of all my men. When I hear men got child support, they want a child support, like a woman got to pay them child support, a man got custody, I love that. Because at the end of the day, it's not easy for us to get those things. I haven't been through the system in America because I told you it was my oldest son. His mother disappeared with my son, so I went for custody. When I went for custody, she decided to ask for child support. And the first thing I said to my lawyer, because I tell you guys, when I had my oldest son, I was taking care of her kids too. Call it what you want. It was part of, at that time, the money that mattered to me. And I was with her since the kids were babies. So I was like, whatever. And I said to him, I said, if she gets one dime from me, from that judge, that's all she's getting. And remember, I only have one child with her. She was getting something like $500 a week. Yes. I was, and not because I had to. I had the bread. I was like, yeah. Even my girl, who ended up being my wife, she said, why are you giving her so much money? I was like, I don't know. I was kind of like paying to see my son, I guess. You know what I'm saying? But at the time I realized when she tried to do some fuck shit, the judge ain't gonna tell me give her $500 a week. I had no job, no income. The judge ain't gonna say give her $5 a week. He gonna say, this is what you can afford for the month for your son. There you go. And that'd have been way less than what she got. Matter of fact, I turned the tables later, being a dickhead. I was giving her quarters to do the laundry. I have no qualms about it. I would go get $30 in quarters. Laundromats across the street. It's always good when a man gets custody of his kids, especially if he has the support system. That'd be great. I tried to get custody of my oldest son. It didn't happen. They didn't give him to me. But he wasn't able to, she couldn't keep him away from me no more after that. You know. Listen, for everybody watching this, we know there's some deadbeat fucking dads. We do know that. But then there's a lot of good dads too who really care about their kids. You know, that's one thing I can honestly say. You know. You got situations that happen we can't out of our control, but what can you do? As men, we just do what we can do. Give me a second. One second. Yeah, so at the end of the day, take care of your kids, do what you can. Don't let nothing discourage you either. I had a long conversation with my oldest son the other day, and I'm never gonna talk bad about his mother to him. It's none of his business, that's not his place for me to say these things to him. But when we had during the conversation, he was like, yeah, he said something to me. And I said, well, you know, we lost a lot of time. I think we lost like a year and a half. I said, because you know, your mother does some weird shit sometimes. And I left it at that. And he responded, yeah, she is weird. Left it at that. I'm not gonna sit there and go into depth because he was a child when all that shit happened. And there's no reason for me to talk about her now. No reason for me to go there and trash her name now. We're all adults. My son's an adult. What happened, immaturity, stuff like that. You move on. One thing I do myself, I stay positive. I try to keep the negative energy away from me. And yes, it is well documented. I hold grudges, but I don't allow those grudges to bring negativity into my life, if that makes sense. I don't allow those grudges. Más por favor, pero debate de otro. Oh, sorry. I don't allow those grudges to bring negativity in my life. Now, when I say grudges, meaning if you did something to me, or if you slighted me, if you did something that made me feel a certain way, I keep it up here. I forgive you. Thank you. But I keep it up here. And I sometimes will think about it. But I don't bring the negative energy my way. Okay? Like I said, I'm well documented. I hold grudges. I forgive, but I don't forget. King Sims, what's up, brother? How you doing, baby? But at the end of the day, I be positive. All positive energy all the time. You guys know me. Even when I'm stressed out, even when someone's getting on my nerves. Like the situation that I'm about to give you the story about on the next live, it stressed me out the other day. I was really stressed because I'm sitting there I'm like, damn, this motherfucker really just ignored me. And there's no logic when you're having a conversation with a woman, especially a Dominican woman. There's no logic. Everything is what they want, and that's it. And I ain't got the patience to be going back and forth with nobody. I said, listen, man, it is what it is. Whatever. We'll deal with that. I lawyer up. Talk to my lawyer. I ain't got time for this shit no more. But I was frustrated because I'm like, damn, you know what? No matter how good a person is, and I'm not the greatest person in the world, but I'm sort of the bee's knees. Okay, I'm kind of cool. But no matter how good a person is, a person's heart is, a person's genuine, someone's always gonna find fault with that. And it's really fucking weird because when a person literally goes out of their way to make sure everything's straight at all times, you find something to nitpick about. And I ain't want to back down or fold. So at the end of the day, we'll go through the whole process again and again and again. But only person that loses in this situation is the kid. Only person that loses. But it is what it is. I have no hatred in my heart for nobody. I love everybody. How about that storm, y'all? Woo! Oh, man, it is so rainy. DJ Smoy, what up with you? I hope I'm saying it right. SMOY. Shout out to you. Oh, don't forget, September 3rd, the 6-year anniversary of FlipFlop. 6 years. I got DJ Blade, DJ K Smooth. Big shout out to K Smooth, hit me up. Man, it's going to be some guest DJs in the building. It's going to be a huge party, 6-year anniversary. I want to shout all the businesses that have come and gone in between that time, all the businesses that are still going before I got here. It's very hard to make it. We're here 6 years. It'll be 6 years next month. And I would order you guys. So we're going to have a big party on Sunday the 3rd. Happy hour all day long. You guys know I do a happy hour all day long on Monday. I'm going to do a Sunday for the anniversary. So happy hour all day for the anniversary. Open to close. Going to have a big old party. So I appreciate you guys for keeping us going for 6 years, man. It's been a blessing, and it's hope another 50 more. You know what I mean? So yeah, September 3rd, 6-year anniversary. I can't even believe it's 6 years. I really can't believe it. So really excited. I'll be on the cruise, and as soon as I come back from the cruise, lights, cameras, action. Time to party. So if you're in town, pull up. We're gonna have a dope party. It's gonna be real fun. Said, man, I'm supposed to be there for the anniversary, but the storm's today and tomorrow, bro. Like, we're talking about 2 weeks from now. Tori, and no disrespect to anybody, I would have not an argument, a conversation in one of my expat groups. In America, we have been taught to be afraid of everything. I was never afraid of nothing. I do what I want to do. I don't listen to what everybody says. I damn sure don't follow social media. Social media to me is like the most fakest stuff in the world. We have been taught, better watch out. Everybody gonna die. Like, the world is always coming to an end. It's gonna rain. The rain's gonna go away. Life is gonna continue. Like, at the end of the day, yes, in certain places, the weather will be so bad. Things will be bad for some people. We'll get flooded in certain places. Yes, 100%. I was here over here in Sosua when it was 5 feet of water. I remember that. I got home right before the 5 feet of water. It happens. But at the end of the day, God willing, most people survive it. And the water dries up. It floods, and the water dries up. You know, that's what it is. So all that fear mongering stuff, I've never been into that shit. I'd be like, they were talking about, it's going to be the storm of the century. I said, well, the last real hurricane, I was driving around partying in a different spot. So how about that? I got a hurricane. You go look at the hurricane video. It's up there. That's me driving around. All right. I don't believe in fear, you know, but what is it to fear? You're fearing the unknown. You know, as far as fearing death, we're all going to die. Don't fear that. I don't fear another human because everybody believes like I believe. I don't fear an alien because I ain't seen him yet. Mark my words. Watch the alien just pop up all of a sudden. So yeah, all that fear stuff, man. If I lived in fear, I wouldn't live half of the life I lived. It's a fact. I've never been out the country before either. Yeah. Listen, don't let this. America is a culture of fear. I want to explain something to you. Let's go into this conversation. BRICS. You guys heard of BRICS, right? Who is talking about BRICS overtaking the dollar more than anybody? Think about it for a second. Who is talking about BRICS taking over the dollar more than anybody? The United States media. Why is the United States media, which needs the dollar to be strong, was controlled by people who run the dollar, talking about BRICS taking over the dollar more than anybody else? For you to be scared. That's what America does, man. I don't even watch TV no more. Like, I watch my shows, as long as there's no gay content in it. I watch my shows, my stuff. I watch movies. I don't pay any attention to. I'll go through ABC World News tonight just to see the top stories, meaning weather and geopolitics. I love geopolitics. I watch a couple shows in India But I do not watch American news. It's all negative. It's all violence. It's all death and corruption and fear. It's all American news is. No other. There was a dude on one of the Facebook groups. You know what he said? He said, I went to visit some people in America and I realized on the American commercials, everything was fear, drama, and fear and medicine. He said, I live in DR and I don't see none of those commercials in Dominican television. I said, exactly. Anywhere in the world I've been, those commercials don't exist. All the medicine, all the fear, all the negativity, only in American television. Pay attention, y'all. The media controls everything. This video is going to be demonetized. It is what it is. I have no problem speaking the truth. P-Man in the building. Joe said, face everything and rise. Fear, exactly. They give you the problem to create a solution. That's 100%. Cuban Joe, shout to you, brother. It's always fear mongering, right? And I'm not, see, you guys understand something. I want to give you guys an understanding of something. Today is August 22nd in the year of our Lord, 2023. I always like saying the year of our Lord. Excuse me, that's the thing. Some of you guys forgot how the world was before social media existed. Some of you guys literally have forgot what life was like pre-social media. I remember pre-social media. I remember pre-WhatsApp. I remember pre-Facebook. I remember all that. I remember I was afraid to use a computer. I was afraid to have a laptop. I said the laptop is the devil. I swear to God. I actually bought a laptop. I set it in the corner for months. The rest of my brother was like, what's wrong with you? I said, that shit is the devil, bro. Trust me. That laptop's the devil. Only people laptops pray to Satan. I swear to God, I said that. I'm a little weird sometimes. But there was life before social media. The world actually existed. But some of you guys don't remember that. So what social media did was make you forget the past. The same way they try to change our history and change everything to it, you'll forget. They'll forget. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. They'll forget. He said, laugh fell out. All right, bro. I'm leaving out Friday. I'm stopping at. Definitely pull up. Don't worry about it. And we got an umbrella for you in a canoe. I literally have a canoe and an umbrella. Don't worry about it. You'll be all right. DHG, great one. Said, I feel you on the fear flip, but some people really do stupid shit because they have no fear. They use having no fears as excuse. Well, no, I don't agree with that. Yeah, doing stupid shit because you have no fears is one thing. I don't have fear, so I take chances. I do things that most people won't do. I don't worry about what everyone said. Oh, you better watch out. This is going to happen. Look at the people that tell you not to travel. The travel shamers. Well, not travel shamers. I call them the travel scaredy cats. Someone's going to tell you don't go to this country because it's dangerous. And they never been nowhere. Someone's going to tell you don't go to this country because it's dangerous. And I'm talking about any country. Don't go there. It's dangerous. And 5 niggas got shot on their corner last night. Hello. That's the world of social media. You done forgot that 5 motherfuckers got shot last night outside your building. But you're going to tell me it's dangerous to go to a beach with palm trees. They killing people over there. They killing people here. What am I do? Die on the beach or die on the block? Yeah, die on the beach. So, you know what I'm saying? And don't blame me for being logical and sensible. The one thing that will never, and you go back in all my videos where I debate people, I go on and on about news stories. I don't believe the news. The news is full of shit. They tell you what they want to tell you. Do you see now that Europe and Brazil are bringing back visas for Americans only? You know why? Because Brazil's like, well, wait a minute. We conceded our visas for you, and you're still making our people get visas for you. But you're letting all these immigrants down there in the bottom of the map in Mexico come through. That don't make no sense. But our people got to apply for visas? No. And Europe was like, man, we want to give them a visa because we don't want all these immigrants getting passports. Someone posted on Instagram, America's becoming a third world country. The powers that be will have you believe what they want you to. I ain't no conspiracy theorist. I ain't gonna that bullshit. But the powers that be will have you believe what they want you to believe. The things that go viral are the things to confuse you. The things that go viral are the things to confuse you. to take away from what's really happening. Now, I don't know what's really happening. I'm not going to give you, so-and-so talking to the end. I don't know none of that bullshit. I'm not going to lie to you about none of that. But every time something thrown in your face on a massive scale, there's something else going on that they don't want you to see. So blind you with this, it's like a magic trick. Woo, you see the paper? You see the paper? You understand? They're literally just faking you out, and something else is going on. I don't know what's going on, but something else is going on to take you away from the real. They give you this story, you see the paper, and then they do some other shit behind the curtain. That's all it is. And here's the thing. I'm a big guy. I'm a big study of history. You know who created fake news? Do you know who created fake news? Matter of fact, I'll give everyone right now the next 60 seconds. If you can tell me who created fake news. It's one answer. One answer. Who created fake news? Like I said, I'm a big history guy, so I know fake news is a real thing. So that's why I got rid of Instagram, Telegram. Yeah. Can I tell you something? I'm on Instagram and Facebook for promo. And also I find a lot of stuff very interesting. When people go on these diatribes and this viral stuff, I find it very interesting how sheepish we can be. Vibing with the more. Congratulations on your 6 years anniversary. Many more years to come. Appreciate that. Facts, everyone been telling me not to go for it. They're going to tell you that. Seeking to understand that what's good with you. He said bread and circus. There you go. It's a lot of laws passed during virals. Gary Jones, no, not the CIA. Not the news. Nope, not the Romans. Governments, but you got to be a little more specific. He said Jerry Springer. Don't you talk about Jerry Springer like that. Nazi Germany, you were almost close, I swear to God. Nazi Germany created fake news. You can go look it up. Before World War I, Hitler kind of took over basically, and his Minister of Information put out a newsletter and a news story. Everybody boycott all Jewish businesses tomorrow. Tomorrow's the day of the German. All Jewish businesses are boycotted. Do not go. They put a German soldier in front of every German business. I mean, every Jewish business, excuse me. But what happened was, I'm going to boycott all the Jewish businesses, the banks, the cleaners, the groceries. They were all Jewish businesses back then in Germany. So people will move the soldier out the way. He was only there to stand there. He couldn't do anything. Moved them out the way and went and did their business. So when it didn't work, no one boycotted because they had to go do their business. The Minister of Information came up with a way of how can we get the people to listen. Created propaganda. They created the fake news and saying that the Jews were taking all the jobs, the Jews were taking all the industry. You as a German man aren't able to work. Like it was a lot of BS. And once people repeat it, it becomes reality, even though it's a lie. So Nazi Germany created fake news. And what did the rest of the world do, especially America? They copied it. They copied it. You can go back into World War II, Vietnam War, when the opposing armies were helicoptering and dropping down flyers for the blacks, saying, hey, blacks, this is not your war. Go home. We have no problem with you. It's white America we got a problem with. Look it up. Propaganda. Fake news. Nazi Germany started it, and they ran with it. Because if enough people believe something, it becomes true. So you put the fake news out there, and you know what I'm talking about. You got the auntie right now or the cousin who all on Instagram. Yo, I'm telling you, man, they're killing people over there, man. I'm telling you, don't go there. And they ain't never been nowhere because they saw it on a reel. Fake news. And now we live in a world of fake news. I actually don't know what's real anymore. I pinch myself, make sure I'm real. And I pop my collar. So think about that. Hey, Joe, you know what I'm talking about. That Minister of Information was a genius. Facts. He was a genius. He literally, all right, I'm going to tell you how strong their propaganda was. If I don't know if you know in a war historian like that, World War II, country starts with a B. Fuck, right outside of Germany. Belgium, thank you. All right, so in Belgium, I couldn't, it's the top of my head. In Belgium, yeah, they're going to take it down. I ain't worried about that. It is what it is. I don't get no money off YouTube anyway. Matter of fact, F YouTube, by the way. In Belgium, the propaganda was so strong, you can actually look this shit up. If me and him were friends, best friends, grew up together, our families were neighbors, but he was Jewish. As soon as the German soldiers came into town, I pointed to his house. And this was my best friend. But because I believed the propaganda, I wanted to make sure that the Nazis knew I was with them, he was not. Look this shit up, man. Best friends turned each other in. Family members turned each other in. Because they said, hey, no, he married a Jewish chick. Hey, I love you, but you got to go with the Nazis. You messed up. Seriously. Every time the Germans came to town, people were turning their best friends in. Propaganda. Casey said Hitler. What up, Casey? He said Hitler said Jews had horns. Brother Jew and Sosua told me a couple of weeks ago that people thought, yeah, listen. They said a lot of things about the Jews. Propaganda. They made a lot of stuff up. 230 boys said people get killed everywhere. It's crazy here in Jamaica, but it ain't shit compared to Chicago. Exactly. And here's the thing. It's only certain parts of Jamaica. Like, it ain't the whole Jamaica. I was in Montego Bay. Nobody gets shot in the face. It is what it is. But I guarantee you go to Chicago, New York, somebody getting shot right in front of you. But everywhere is so dangerous. Hey, KC, I still got my box of cereal, too, by the way. My Mahomes flakes. So look who owns BET, and you wonder why, like Pound Town and Cardi B. Hey, listen, so you can understand them. If we don't come together and destroy BET by not watching a single show anymore after they try to raise the price by $1 billion, then we all stupid. BET price should, in the next year, BET stocks should drop so much that it should be worth $500 million. And I'll tell you what. You had Shaquille O'Neal, 50 Cent, and Tyler Perry put up a $2 billion bid to buy that network. And what do? They raised the price another $1 billion. Not that they didn't have it, but you valued it at $2 billion. So they said, let's get $2 billion in there. They raised it up another one. If we keep watching BET after that shit, then we're nothing but sheep. I'm not watching anymore. I don't watch BET for probably 10 years anyway. But we're sheep. That channel needs to go to Tyler Perry, Shaquille O'Neal, and 50 Cent. Paramount showed you what they think of us. They didn't want the men to have that. KC, I'll definitely wear a KC hat, bro. You gotta let that red. Can't wait to get a divorce. Damn, that's a hell of a name. Should I cancel my fights and sue this Sunday with the storm? Guys, the storm is gonna be here tonight and tomorrow. Excuse me. I'm going on a cruise on Monday, so I'll be in Miami Saturday. I wouldn't cancel no flight. Matter of fact, my man canceled his flight, right? Funny story. My man canceled his flight for today. My other boys at the airport like, bro, we're leaving right now on time. I don't know why you canceled. Seek understanding. What you mean? What nationality are they? Oh, of course. Yeah, we know why they did that. We know why they did that. He said if they would change the program, I would. Nah, I ain't watching that crap. Nah, they're not compromised. They actually trying to do things. Listen, Tyler Perry built a big ass studio in Atlanta. 50 Cent's building his own studio. Let me tell you something. They're giving jobs. They're helping. Listen, I don't even watch Tyler Perry no more, but I love what he's done. Let me pick up my magic paper. You see the paper? You see the paper? Boom. See? You don't even know about it. Propaganda. Trying to tell you guys. Schools, what up? Propaganda. They will literally have us believe in one thing while something else is going on. All that talk about aliens, all of a sudden, I was like, we had a congressional hearing about aliens. We have nothing better to do. Chilling, Schools, how you? We got nothing better than have a congressional hearing about aliens. For some guy to sit there and say, I saw paperwork. Yes. I have seen craft. And the shit was on TV. Like, it boggles my mind that no one sat there and said, what is this bullshit? Let me Google what's really happening today. Like, you know what I mean? Weird. Definitely weird. You definitely enjoy. Like I said, the storm's gonna be tonight, tomorrow. Supposed to rain again Thursday. As far as I see, that's it. But that's it. Don't have oh, the storm, we're gonna die. Yeah, so rain Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And that's pretty much the after effects of whatever storm is passing by. You won't die. I need to get some ones for my cruise. So like I said, guys, at the end of the day, man, look at this propaganda. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. Everybody's gonna die. Are you okay? Yes. All right. Then I'm okay. Brickyard said, flight tomorrow, need that Paradise-like parachute jumping out the plane. Hey, we got you. I'll have my canoe waiting outside. Oh, we down here with little flashing lights. Can't wait to get the board. They should have a hearing about cost of food, high cost of living. They should have a hearing about the real food. Why we get all that fake food in America? Well, y'all, I don't know anymore. The gangster style, what's up, baby? So, yo, G, when I come in, I told Joe, me look for an apartment in this neighborhood. Hit me on the side and let me know your specs. We'll see what we can do. Appreciate you, G. You already know. Tons of spots, too, so it won't be hard to find a spot. It's just all about your specs, what you need and what you require. So, yeah, like, you know, at the end of the day, you let them tell it. Now, there's raining in Santo Domingo right now. Definitely is.
The storm is drunk, by the way.
Yeah, wait. So the storm is drunk. It's going up, down. Like, shit is moving all over the place. Look at this. Shout out my boy Neil. That's the storm. Shit went this way, that way. Come on, man.
It's drinking and driving, man.
That shit is... At the end of the day, I'm going to be sipping some wine, eating some chopped cheese, eating some... I'm playing Madden. As long as my lights don't go out, I'm playing Madden tonight. The fuck? Tori, don't worry about it. The money, even if I'm not here, listen, guys, when I'm not here, FlipFlop is going strong. The money exchange is available every day except Saturday. Everything's moving as normal. You just won't get to see my pretty face. That's it. Other than that, it's going down. But yeah, I'm leaving for my cruise on Saturday. I'm going to Miami to party up. I got a Miami party, act a little ignorant. You know, I gotta be ignorant in Miami for a couple of days. Then we're going on a cruise, party, ignorant up there, then leaving. Said Gary Jones said, question, is the Sosua area, is it safe to say average wages? Yeah, give or take. They just did a raise. I'll give you the exact amount. So the minimum wage has just gone up. It is now exactly $244. That's the minimum wage. It went up about $30. It goes up again in January by the government, which freaking sucks because they're not giving us more business, but they're raising everything. Goes up again another $20 the end of January. That's minimum wage. Now, most people, cops got a raise. Most people got a raise. As minimum wage went up, other industry went up as well. So, like, teachers are going up, I think, in January. Teachers pretty much make, what was it? Let me calculate, I'm sorry. Most teachers make about $800 to $1,000 a month. So minimum wage went up. So with minimum wage going up, some industry gave more. But the government jobs, you know, if you got a government job, you're great down here. Even if you only make $500 a month. Government job, you're taking care of. Dirty, I will assist in the Miami ignorance. You will be part of the Miami ignorance. And we will have Paradise Life on repeat. We'll have it on repeat. We're going to make every DJ everywhere we go play it, by the way, too. Oh, man. Let me tell you something. I'm smiling because Dirty Workers sent me the track like a week prior to us releasing, to us releasing and putting it out there. And I was like, yo, let's go. But he had to get the links up and StreamYard, Apple, all that. That takes some time. And so I'm sitting there with the song and I'm like, oh, this song is so dope. I got to get it out, but I'm holding it. I say, patience is everything. Patience is everything. And as soon as the song came out, that I was able to make sure you guys heard it too. I was like, hey, this shit is so dope. So at the end of the day, like I was sitting there like a little kid waiting for recess. You know what I mean? Hey, Dirty Workers, whatever the weather is, we outside with it, man. I got some Paradise Life umbrellas. Fuck it, right? Look, I got my little stickers taped to the umbrella. I don't care. Big Daddy Stovepipe, what up? Peace to you, brother. That name, shout to that name. So yeah, man, we just out here waiting for the storm. Not a lick of rain yet. I thought it was drizzling, but I was sweating. So we'll see. I got more liquid in my cup than hit the ground so far. Yeah, definitely shout to everyone. Hit that link, man. Go in there, download it, stream it. Whatever you can do, just make sure you got it. Make sure you playing it. Make sure you sharing it. Make sure everybody know, oh, Paradise Life got a theme song. You know what I mean? Oh, Flo, what's good with you? Make sure the world know, like we out here with it. You know, we look, catching flights, now feelings. The world is yours. That Paradise Life right there, man. Make sure y'all are sharing. This is it's amazing, man. It's amazing. It's amazing how this has grown and become such a thing. It's a thing. Paradise is a thing. You know, people wearing the shirts, go through airports straight like, yo, come over here, y'all good. You know what I mean? That's dope. That's a dope feeling to hear someone say, yo, man, I went to the airport. They pulled me to the side, rushed me through. I'm like, I didn't plan that, but we everywhere. They know we are. You know, so that's a dope feeling. We are the #1 travel networking group in the world. Like travel and network. Not just chase, snatch. That's cool. Nothing wrong with that. But that's not all everybody doing. Traveling, networking, building businesses, becoming expats, all types of stuff, man. Just building and building and building. And it's a dope situation because most of the guys kick it back home. You know what I mean? I can't tell you how many friendships Paradise Life has started. Even if they don't talk to me no more. One thing they can always say is, thank God for Paradise Life, because none of them would have talked to each other. Because the storm, the hurricane get bad out there. It's almost, hey, bro, it's sunny out here right now. Later on, we should get some rain. But shout out to Young Jay. She said, VIP service. I'm wearing my shirt and hat. There you go. Young Jay, you already know. Anywhere we go, we get VIP service. I'm not saying that you're gonna when you walk through but it's been known to happen. See that? They see that we're internationally recognized, internationally respected. Hope to Louis Jr. said, I need my shirt. There you go. Storm watching your crib? I don't know. Let me know what time. I might have to pull up. Let me know what time. I'll drop the link in the thing again. Let me know what time. You know I love hurricane parties. I didn't actually. Oh, no, hold on. All right, so the weatherman just released another one. It's already going up. Hold on.
Tuesday, I'm Brian Shields. I want to get right to some of the changes in the life-threatening flooding.
Here we go. Storm already moved.
I've been tracking this. This has slowed down. That can lead to higher rain totals. Also, the bottom edge of it with some of the wind shear, that's kind of filtered in.
I'm listening.
Aruba, Curacao, Bonaire. I've been watching you all night, go back and forth with you in the comments. I want to get to that. I want to get to the models, the winds, and the rain, of course, with this crazy totals. And look down the road, Bermuda, Canada, talk about that, and Tropical Storm Harold.
This shit is going up to Canada.
All of that in this video. Now, here's Aruba, Curacao, Bonaire. Here's the thing. The system is, it looks like it's coming to the south. It's not. There's clouds. They go all the way up to the top.
Hold on, like you just said, it's drunk. It's started going south, and it's coming back up north again.
That's why we've had the rain in Aruba. We've had flow. None of the models are doing a great job for Republic and Haiti. So that's
so yeah, we're still gonna get the rain on the south coast. Basically, it went to Aruba, Venezuela, coming back up. It's weird. This whole storm is weird. But yeah, Weatherman is pretty on point with his stuff. I watch him a lot, especially because he focuses on the Caribbean. This one looks like it's gonna miss Puerto Rico. You go to the website, hit everything up. Let me catch you on these comments. Don't hit that like button, guys. So Weatherman said it looks like it's gonna still hit the south coast. Hope to set up my ticket already booked, so I'm coming get them, bro. Definitely. So no, I'm a little nervous about coming out there. Don't worry about it, man. If you're nervous, listen. You know what I say. If you're scared, get a dog. You're scared to fly? It is what it is, bro. I'll be sipping pina coladas. Big Guap said, be there for B-Day next month. Can't wait to try the food. Definitely pull up. And definitely let me know when it's your birthday. Ever since my bro got bad like 2 months ago, that's all he's been talking about. I mean, here's the thing, Torium. You can hear about it or you could be about it. That's my Mark Twain moment from Mr. Red Cup. I'm going to be about it. Like I said, if you're nervous, it's totally understandable. Sit back, grab you some Jiffy Pop, sit in the crib, cancel your flight, and when you think it's a better time, fly down. Rebook your flight for another day. All right, so like I said, let me know it's your birthday. You know I give shots on the B-Day. But yeah, you won't be the only one that's nervous to fly. A lot of people scared to fly. Me, myself, I don't like flying, but I'm getting on a plane on Saturday. Storm, no storm, hurricane, tropical storm, earthquake, aliens, COVID. I'm getting on a motherfucking plane. As long as the plane leaves, I'm getting on it. Now if it lands, it's a different story. But as long as the plane leaving, I'm on it. And with the cruise, as long as that boat's there, the dock in Miami, Port of Miami, I'm on the cruise. He said also in the small houses in Texas are bad. Yeah. Well, hurricane is bad anywhere you go. I've been through. All right, hold on. I posted this because someone didn't believe me. Now I might be off by a couple of numbers. Hold on. Well, I'll tell you what I've been through. So I've been through about 20 hurricanes. I'm talking about my whole life. 20, maybe I think more than 20. 10 earthquakes, 8 of them being in DR. 10 tropical storms, 3 blackouts. For you guys remember the blackout back in New York. Aliens. I haven't seen them yet, but I heard about them. The end of the world was kind of overrated. Just FYI. Now, God bless those people that lost their lives in these storms, earthquakes, all that. God bless them. But to me, it's never that serious. As far as like the fear factor. Oh my God, we're gonna die. Like, I don't live like that. I remember. And if Mama Flip was on this live, she could tell you. I remember what year that was. We lived in Nassau County. And they evacuated like the whole Nassau. But I don't think we had no money to go nowhere, so we stayed. Like we hid and stayed in the building. And the whole building was evacuated. And Maya got a foot of rain. So the whole area is evacuated. We still in the building. Like, hey, I'm sleeping in my own bed, chilling. Like you gotta look through life through different eyes sometimes instead of what everybody tells you. What they tell you to now. If it's all right. So when I was out during the hurricane, driving around, let me find a hurricane video. I'll post it for you. I will 100% post a hurricane video right now. So when I was out driving during a hurricane, was it stupid? Yes. Super stupid. Would I tell you to go drive around in the hurricane? No. Let me make sure it's the right link. Make sure it's the right one. No, that's Paradise theme song. Would I tell you to go drive a hurricane? Hell no. Was it reckless? Yes. Was I afraid? No. Let me go pull it up. I'm driving through a freaking hurricane. I was like, matter of fact, if the Paradise Life theme song was out back then, that's what I've been playing during the whole hurricane. And Young Jay's on the live. She knows we was chilling at Taylor Made crib, chilling at someone else's crib. Then I go find my way. He's out there hurricaning it up. I want to see my videos. What's my video? Let me see if I find this hurricane video. I got a lot of videos. Jesus Christ. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna post a link right now, and you guys could look at it later. Copy link. There we go. I'm driving through the hurricane. I don't live in that type of atmosphere. I don't live in that type of, oh my God, we're gonna die. That's not how I live. We all gonna die. The one thing guaranteed is we gonna die. Never live in fear, but charge your devices. Facts. Make sure your device is charged. Joe said it's really just a storm. That's real talk. Which one was Sandy, Flo? When Sandy went that tore New York up, I was actually down here when people got stuck for 11 days. My man had 11 days, last days. So we partied 11 straight days that he's supposed to leave. During Sandy, I was actually here when people got stuck. But did you die though? Yeah, like at the end of the day, Devon in the building. Devon Bennett, who don't talk to me no more, who's in Paradise Life, but don't talk in Paradise Life because he's in 25 other groups. Shout out to my bro. He said the hurricane eye is the most beautiful thing you're ever gonna see, and it's probably gonna be the last thing you're ever gonna see. That's the link right there for the hurricane. Said, can't wait, Flip. What's the best time to hit the beach and see the chicas? When the sun is up. Hey, Flip, how far is Pop Airport? 15 minutes, bro. 15 minutes. Yeah, Hurricane Sandy, we was in Sosua. That's where everybody got stuck. People got stuck like for 11. Yo, that's why I tell you, always carry money, because I remember guys got stuck for 11 days and guys were broke. I had hotel owners like, Greg, I don't know what to do. They ain't got no money. So I was doing like a little loan. I ain't had that much bread on me. I ain't have flip-flop at the point. And I had bread, but I ain't had that much bread. So I was doing like a little loan, selling people out. But people were down here messed up. So have a little extra cash. That's actually what got me to carry emergency cash at all times. So I'm not nervous about the flight. I'm more nervous about the chicas. Yeah, this video can take it down. Don't worry about it. Trust me, you'll be okay. Chicas got umbrellas. Nah, Devon, you like in the cool travel kids and the Captain Saving Kappas. I don't know. It's one of them drugs. All cap. I'm feeling a little nice today. Feeling a little good. Might go take a swim in the rain, even though it's not raining. Rain, go away, come back today. Can I get some? Yes. Still not raining. I'm just saying. King Sam said 6th anniversary, September 3rd, made it through COVID, pandemic, recession, etc. Facts. Hey, look. We made it. Like, no más. No bota. Dame eso. Nope. Yo quiero más mañana. My first real wine that I was drinking a lot. So every night I like having some. I just finished the bottle. Feel a little good. Get a little toasty before Franklin comes and wets it all up. You gonna do a couple of live streams from the cruise ship? I'm going to try. I heard the internet's not that great, but I'm going to try. I expect to be nice and drunk on the cruise. He said, cool travel. I'm Jamal, you know I'm joking with you, D. You know I'm fucking with you. But I plan to be nice and toasty on the cruise. Got my drink package. I'm gonna be out there. Woo! Two of the dudes that are coming with us, they said they're gonna booth some liquor. He said, Captain, can't relate. They gonna boof. If you know what boofing is, cool. If you don't, look it up. They said they gonna boof a couple bottles. So we in there. We in there like swimwear, baby. Boof it. I heard you in trouble, which is weird to me because we're gonna have a long talk about that one. No, I don't get seasick, and I got a bunch of bands and all types of stuff. I'm be looking like fucking Iron Man of the seas with all the straps and bells and whistles I got. They told me to wear it during the cruise. So yeah, I don't get seasick though. But I've never been on a cruise, so I don't know how I'm gonna feel on a gigantic ship. But I'm expecting I'll be okay. So yeah, I'll be nice and toasty during the cruise. I'll make sure that I try to go live if I can. Okay. No problem. You saw it, right? You saw it, right? The store. Okay. Yeah, the cruise is next week. We're going to Miami on Saturday acting a fool. Listen. So I was on Big Shot the Keys in the streets of Keys. I was on his live and we were talking about how he was saying how travel is expensive. Guys, traveling is expensive. It's not easy. Now, when we went to the Miami Heat finals game, that was out of our normal travel schedule. It was like a last minute thing. So I blew more money than I would have blown, right? But I had fun. I was in a strip club a real strip club for the first time in years. Got me a bunch of ones. Me and my had stacks of ones everywhere. I remember Steve-O was like, "You really like this?" I said, "Yeah, I told you, bro. I'm American. When I'm in America, I act a fool. Like this is like all y'all be talking about American women, all that stuff. Shout to y'all. I don't have them issues. I pull up, chicks was talking to me left and right. Steve-O would tell you the strippers about to fight over me. It is what it is. Like my life's just different. Shout out to my man Reed. He said something earlier. Either you got it or you don't. And I'm just chilling, having a good time. And I got beside myself because, ones, thongs, I don't know how to act. When I used to be in a strip club, I used to have a ball. But I had to remember something. I'm selling tacos and wings. I am not that guy from back then. So it kind of hurt a little bit. I was like, damn. But I have fun. So when I have fun, I'll be like, man, fuck it. It is what it is. So this time, I budgeted a little extra one money to the side. I got a little money for the ones. Let's go have some fun. You know what I mean? Go party in Miami. If you're in Miami, definitely pull up. We'll be there Saturday and Sunday partying. And then we're going to cruise on Monday. But Saturday, Sunday, we'll be in Miami partying. So if you're in Miami, hit me up, pull up. We're purposely going 2 days early to do some partying. I missed it. I missed partying in America. It was kind of fun. We popped some bottles, did some things. Some people did some things strange from change. At the end of the day, Devon, I don't think you typed that, but okay. At the end of the day, we had fun. I missed it. I was told I couldn't go back to America. So I went back to America with a bang. At the end of the day, I used to probably spend on a weekend in Atlanta. I'm talking about a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday in Atlanta, in the strip club. I could blow 4,000, like it was nothing. That was just something I did, because that was me in the strip club. What's up, fellas? How y'all doing? That was me in the strip club. You know what I'm saying? So when I got back to the strip, how you doing, baby? When I got back to the strip club, that's how I felt. How you doing, fam? You good? It's all good. You back now? At the end of the day, I got I got 100 ones. I got my ones. They be doing that slick shit. I ain't with that. I made them count my ones out. At the end of the day, we'll be in a strip club party, maybe Wet Willie's, going to a seafood broil. I ain't been to those in years. Might go to a Chinese buffet. Like I'm gonna wild out. You know what I mean? Have some fun. At the end of the day, you can't take none of this money with you, but traveling is expensive. So always got to budget yourself properly. And I like to have fun on my vacation. So it is what it is. Here we go. You said you got to drop at least 15 pounds before a cruise. I heard that, and here's the thing. I actually lost weight before my Brazil trip. Gained it right back. And then some. Said, I'm scared to get seasick and be, nah, get them bands, get them pills. I got the pills, even for the boat parties here. And yes, Charlie B, travel is expensive. As you've traveled to like 79 countries in 2 years. Angry Bus Driver, what's good? Said, shout out to the chat. Shout out to Mr. Flip. Stay safe. Appreciate you, my brother. Said, blame that 2 p.m. pizza lit. I heard. Flo, I don't really do the strip clubs in DR. They're not the same as ours. You know what I'm saying? Strip clubs here don't have the same premise. They're not really strip clubs. And every Thursday in this country, it's stripper night in pretty much every club. And most of the chicks are just chicks with BBLs, maybe a boob job, just dancing. It ain't really appealing to me. Now you take me to an American strip club, I'm about that life. That was a few many moons ago. I used to be in Onyx in Atlanta all the time. Strokers, you name it, I was in there. Strip clubs in New York, did a couple of those. The Wedge, Taste the Honey. Jesus Christ, you can name one. I've been in. Strip clubs are just cool to go to. America, as JM said, as a businessman in DR, are you considered a high value man that even though you sell chicken wings for a living? At the end of the day, I have a restaurant. I don't sell chicken wings. Thank you. But to get to your question, I've never truly understood the definition of a high value man, and I'll tell you why. And it's not up for debate. Money does not make you a high value man. Presentation does not make you a high value man. Education does not make you a high value man. Now, if you combine all of that, some people say you're a high value man, but I don't believe that. I believe a high value man is the intellectual propriety of that person. I'll say it again. I believe a high value man is the intellectual propriety of that person. Meaning, are you confident? Are you able to communicate? Because even if you flip burgers at Burger King and you can talk, you can get whoever you want. Because you can convince any woman, hey, I flip burgers because I'm trying to be the president of this motherfucker. And if your mouth game right, yeah, he's only flipping burgers because he's about to be the president of the whole McDonald's. No, not that one, the whole McDonald's. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know dudes who could just talk. So what is really a high value man? I don't know. There's so many different definitions. It's the same as a passport bro. The passport bros really don't exist. It's what your version of a passport bro is. Because there's a million versions of a passport bro at the end of the day. And I'm not knocking the main group. I'm talking about when people say, so-and-so did this, their passport bro. The good and the bad. They'll say the bad stuff passport. There's the good stuff passport bro. But there's no solid definition of a passport bro. It's just a motherfucker with a passport nowadays, right? But at the end of the day, do I feel I'm a high value man? I'm gonna say no, because I don't want nobody looking at me as a high value man. Because I'm really just a regular motherfucker who's super confident, really don't give a fuck what no one says or thinks about me, though I will respond. I'm good at that. So to answer your question, I say no. Because I don't know what the definition is. To me, I value myself. Am I a catch? Reel me in, baby. Reel me in, baby. I'm a catch. I'm young. I'm pretty. I hit hard. That's from Ali. But I don't know. It's a crazy question because I don't look at other men as what they are, what they aren't. I just feel in any walk of life, in any scheme of reality, if I said that right, it's the confidence of a man. Because there's a lot of motherfuckers that ain't got shit, but they confident as hell. And they will talk to you like they got it all. There are dudes that got $5 in their pocket, but will talk to you better than Mark Zuckerberg, with more confidence than Mark Zuckerberg. That's just what it is. Confidence is everything. Devon, I swear to God, I got 100 last time. I counted that shit. Hope Town said, Flip, is it better to stay at a hotel or a villa? Really up to you. If you like the privacy, Villa, if you don't mind the hotel vibe, like, you come outside, you the hotel, fully up to you. It's up to the person. You see, that's 2 to 3K easy. I'm trying to keep my shit under budget. Yeah, I haven't been attracted. Listen, so there's 2 things I told the group. We got a cruise group. Shout out to my man Brandon, both my homeboys from Long Island. They just booked their cruise yesterday. What's up, Bill? Just booked their cruise yesterday. They will be on the Paradise Life cruise. They got a cancellation. You can get the cancellation for yours too if you want to come on. They just booked yesterday for the PO cruise, so it's gonna be dope. I told the group Chinese buffet and seafood broil. We got 2 spots in the hotel. I gotta go. We go to Wet Willie's, we go to TGI, all that good stuff. But I gotta go to a Chinese buffet, and I gotta go to the seafood broil or crab broil, whatever you call that shit. I gotta have me all types of seafood, act the fool, before I go to see some scriptures. And hey, all the ladies from Cheetahs, if you're watching right now, you're probably not, but if you happen to click on live, I'll see you soon. Timothy, what's good with you? Oh, Follies. Oh, man, I got stories in Follies. They got kicked out of Follies twice. I don't have issue, but it's not my thing. Sin City, Jesus Christ. Hugh Grad in the building. I want to give a big shout out to Hugh Grad. That's Hugh Grad 95. That's my bro for long. We go back 13, 14 years, Hugh. I might be wrong. Hugh Grad was the first person in my life. Y'all think I'd be capping that brought me to an underground spot in New York. In my life. Now, it was a bunch of us, but I was linking up with him most of all. Because we always kicked it. We had a big group of guys, we all kicked it together, but I was rolling with him. First person in my life brought me to an underground spot, a backdoor spot in New York. Changed my life. But I'm going to tell you what's messed up about that situation. He probably laughing right now, too. I get to the underground spot, the backdoor spot is popping, it's lit, crazy, chicks everywhere, it's wild. Why I end up rocking with a Dominican? I lived in America, but a Dominican. So that's one story. But then, later on down the line, she kept hitting me up. And I was like, damn. So Dominicans the same in DR and in America. That was some funny shit. But big shout out to Hugh Grad, man. Appreciate you, my brother. And yes, Sin City was Bob. Taste of Honey Long Island was a spot. Hey, Flo, if you was in Taste of Honey in the early 2000s, you probably saw me. I might have been choking somebody out in the bathroom or walking out with 5 chicks. I was thick. And shout to all my homies. They used to, I bumped into so many, but they're like, yo, G, what you doing? I remember I told one of my mans like 2 years prior I'd be in Taste of Honey. So when he saw me, he was like, he wasn't fucking playing. I'm like, bro, I tell you, I'm everywhere, man. Back then, my cars had wild mileage on it because I was all over the place. Jack Black, if you were in the top 5% of men in the state, United, you're damn sure high value. But what does that mean, top 5%? Is that money? What is the top 5%? Shit, I'm a regular chill with a passport. Jim, so you're saying that to be high value made you good mouth? I mean, in my opinion, confidence makes you high value. Someone just said, is it money? Top 5, is that money? Does money make you a high value man? Because I know a lot of pieces of shit with money. Debate me. I know a lot of pieces of shit with money. That ain't high value shit. I believe confidence makes you high value. But like I said, there's so many different versions of that. There's so many versions. I believe confidence is what puts you above most, as far as when it comes to the type of dude a chick would. All right, case in point. Quick sidebar. You know how some of you dudes sit there and talk shit about American women? And you know what I'm talking about right now. Where you say, oh, she over there fucking Pookie and Ray Ray. He ain't got no job living in the crib for free. Well, guess what? Pookie and Ray Ray are super confident. They know they ain't got no money. All they got is this and their confidence. So you know what she likes? She don't like that he a bum. She like that he walks in there with his chest out. never looks down when he's talking to her. That's what some of y'all don't realize. Y'all sitting there talking about, oh, she messing with that motherfucker, ain't got no job. They like them bum jail motherfuckers. That bum jail motherfucker is confident because he's in the streets. Y'all never thought about that. So I'm giving you from the other perspective. I ain't co-signing Pookies or I ain't co-signing none of that shit. And I don't even like the phrase Pookies and Riri. But I'm talking about what y'all said. She got with him because he's confident. It wasn't that she didn't like you, but that dude looks her in the eye when he talks to her. Doesn't let her be down on herself. Boosts her confidence up when she's looking down. Y'all got to understand the way things work. Y'all just want a chick because y'all got to make $100,000. Oh, I make 100,000. I got money. Okay. What else you got? Money's cool. Can you hold a conversation? Can you bring a chick? Can you bring somebody out of a rut? Not even a chick. Can you bring somebody out of a rut when they're feeling down? Can you empower somebody? Or you just got money? It's a whole big debate right there. Because I see it all the time with guys with money. But like, that's cool. You got money. What else you got? Hey, appreciate you, my brother. So when you talk about that, confidence overpowers everything. And some of you will never realize that. Money does not make you a good person. Shit, confidence don't make you a good person at that. But I'm saying, some people think money makes me this. Money just makes you a motherfucker with money. That's all money makes you. Because if you're an asshole, you're an asshole with money. If you're a good person, you're a good person with money. If you're a piece of shit, you're a piece of shit with money. So y'all, money just expanded who you were. But when a person has confidence, good or bad, because there's bad confidence too. There's a lot of motherfuckers confident that use that shit in a narcissist way and use their confidence to manipulate people. But if you're confident, you get more responses. You get more attention. Meaning not attention like people watch you, meaning when I talk, people listen. Whereas a person with less confidence, they're not making eye contact. They're looking away. They're not finishing their sentences properly with sternness. When I speak, you know my words, I mean my words. I know people that when they talk, everyone listens. That's their confidence. And I know some guys that will talk and I've had to finish their sentences because their words aren't powerful enough. And I know what they want to say and their words are dope, but no one's going to listen to them. So since I know what they are, I'll finish the sentence for them and make sure they're able to get the floor. That's the type of person I am. You know what I'm saying? I got friends who just ain't that confident, and when they talk, it's just it's not out there. So when I see it and they're making a good point, I'll speak up and make sure they get the floor. I'll step in, interject, and make sure everybody shut the fuck up. So at the end of the day, when you talk about high value, man, it's so many definitions of it. But don't tell me it's money. Money don't make you nothing but a motherfucker with money. That's all money makes you. You know. At the end of the day, I can't define what a high value man is because there's so many definitions. But to me, being confident goes way above any amount of money you can have. And money can't buy confidence. Brickyard says Swift and changeable, but still remanded. Circumstances don't make the man, but reveal to himself facts. Joe, hey, what's up? Joe said, for me, high value, you must have respect from others, men, women, money, status. I'm going to take everything except number 2, money. I don't believe money makes you high value because there's a lot of assholes with money. A lot of bad people with money. Now, if money makes you high value, then a lot of people will say they're high value. Like I said, that's another conversation. We can have that show one day, and I'll bring it. You know what I'll do? I'll go watch some Kevin Samuel videos and bring in his definition, and we can debate that. But money, yes. Now presentation make you look clean, look good. Yes, I believe he said make sure you have some suits, make sure you looking nice, smell good. I agree with that, but that don't mean you have money. Any fool could buy a suit. Any fool could buy a tie. Any fool could buy cologne, but any fool can't buy Paradise Life cologne. Purple label. See what I did just there? Any food could buy those things, but you got to be clean. You know, you got. I agree with that part. You know, at the end of the day, when I'm going out and about, and I'm doing my thing, yeah, I'm looking. You know, I'm looking good. Oh, you know, we just doing the local shit. Yeah, t-shirt, Paradise Life shorts, sneakers. I might have some nice sneakers on. This is what it is. But when I'm going out and about, I put on my zoot. I call it the zoot suit. Go look that up. You can Google it. I put on my zoot suit, my linens. I'm looking clean. You know what I'm saying? Trying to look good. Jack Black said the women know who the top 5%. I believe that. Big Tim in the building. What's up, my brother? Yeah, cheers. We'll see you soon in Cheers. Seafood boy. I'm going to the seafood bowl. Now, I got to do the Chinese buffet. I got to eat all the cocktail shrimp. Hey, Hope Town, I'm in the ground spot to be. Don't knock on the door. Blade Runner in the building. Yes, you grab Big D's. You already know. I didn't want to say it. Big D's, you already know. Believe it or not, what ended up being funny down the line, I ended up working with a guy who ran some underground spots. Then one of my good friends now is a guy who runs underground spots all over New York. So it's wild how the world turns, right? But yes, Hugh Grant definitely brought me to Big D's. That's my dude right there. Jack Black said these top 5 are professional and they are recognized as high value by their peers. But that's the thing. Who decides who's high value? See, it's such a broad spectrum you guys are creating on who's high value. A lot of people said money. I don't agree with money. I don't agree with that. But it's such a broad spectrum of high value. There's such a broad spectrum. Like I said, there's so many definitions, man. We got to do like a separate show just on that. Sue's rendezvous, Jesus Christ. Remember that? I repel said money, but I don't think money should be a criteria. You should have money because you got to be able to do things, but sense of self, I agree with that. Keith said high value man can be a professional man that all the women want. I believe a high value man is the one that all women want anyway, and not based on money. Based on the person, individual propriety, what I just said. The person, you. When you start putting yourself in that box of what a high value man should be, you're doing the same thing that society taught you every day. That box. Remember I told you guys, I've never been in that box. Go to school, go to work, die. You're putting yourself back in the same box, talking about what a high value man is. You be your own version of a high value man. Now we in a whole nother topic. You be your own fucking version. Because I'll tell you one thing. I don't want to be like nobody. I want to be this guy. Me and my oldest son, we had a lot of little jokes the other night. He talking about how good he looked. Oh, I'm like, man, you got that for me. We good. And then he made a little joke, said, Dad, I look way better than you. I said, you should be a comedian. You're good because you're good at jokes. You know, my son looked exactly like me when I was his age. Now he's 6'4", but looks just like me. But at the end of the day, you know, it's good to have that vibe because he's confident. I raise my kids with confidence. And for you guys that do not have the confidence, I have two people in here now that work with in sort of a mental health field. They can tell you, you can build confidence. I did a whole video on the shit. You can build your confidence. You can build it. You can work on yourself. Trust me. Trust me when I tell you, listen, when I told you guys like when I was in the strip clubs in Miami recently and back in the day, my brother used to say, the rest of it, he'd be like, man, you got that Bruce Leroy glow. It wasn't nothing special about me. I had jeans, white ups, white tee most of the time, and maybe a camo. I love my camouflage hats. Maybe a camo hat. But I walked in that building with my head up, and everybody looked at me. I gave them a look. I kept it moving. Women have this thing. If you make eye contact and you don't talk to them within 90 seconds, 90 seconds or 2 minutes, their self-esteem goes down. It's been proven. I actually did it a couple of times in front of my homies. And when I went, guess what I'm going home with? It's confidence is everything. Everything. I'll never forget I was in Puerto Plata and I'm kicking my fellas. And I see these chicks and I'm talking to them, invite them to the table. We bar hopped, a couple bars. So the chick told her friends, yo, I'm gonna see y'all later. So my man goes, yo, how much you paying her, son? I go, paying her what? Fuck you talking about? He's like, she under the crib? I'm like, yeah. It's like, I said, bro, when I go out, man, I'm trying to talk my shit. I didn't expect this, but we got cool. We going to the crib. Nothing more than that. Same thing I did in America. Same thing I do anywhere I go. I don't have expectations. I go outside to have fun. If I meet somebody, we kick it, we talk. Go home. Now, I try to avoid the business situation. Otherwise, I'll be like, I'll call you tomorrow. I'm going home. But that's that confidence. You know, women love confident men. Women do not care how much money you have. But contrary to popularity, but a chick who only cares about your money, don't give a fuck about you. So let's make that number one. A chick who worries about your bank account and what you can buy is not the chick you want anyway. She's the thought. Leave her to the basketball players. Leave her to the football players. Leave her to them. She's the Instagram model. You don't want that. A chick who got her own and who's saying, I like this guy, that's different. A chick who's like, oh, he drive a Benz. I like him. That's not the chick you want. That's not the chick you wanna start a family with and all that. Who was calling me from Maryland? I'm on a live. Say they be hating. Yeah, tell her she's beautiful. I mean, a high value man is a man with good character and values. Man with money is a high earner in most senses. Thank you. Good. I believe same thing. Good character. Lance in the building. Stop blaming the fathers. That's a fact. A lot of y'all just never took the time or didn't have that male figure in your life. Now, I had my dad. I had my granddad. Tell you, my grandfather Charlie. Now, big shout to my other grandfather, my black grandfather, Etheridge. He was a worker man. Work, take care of the family, that's all he cared about. He didn't talk much. He may have yelled once or twice. Y'all kids get out of here. My grandmother ran the house. But that was the old school family. Either the mother was in charge and the father worked, or the father was in charge and the father worked. It was the two systems of the original family. So I got to see both. My grandmother was in charge. My father went to work. My grandfather made the money. On the other side, my father worked. My grandfather worked, and my grandfather made the money. My grandmother stayed home. So they both stayed home, but one ran the house, the other one didn't. Traditional, excuse me. At the end of the day, it's really up to you. Nowadays, it's going to be hard as fuck to find that type of traditional women. And I really don't want a woman to sit home all day because she got too much time on her hands. I'd rather a woman with a job, a career, be good. But at the end of the day, the person, I'm sorry, I lost the comment. The person with good character and values means more than anything. I'm going to tell you guys one more time. Money does not make you high value. Money just makes you a motherfucker with money. I repeat, high value, money, usefulness to the group, not care less with the seed. But see, I repeat, you said money again. That's my thing. I believe money should be taken out of that factor. In my opinion. It's my opinion. The top 1% corporation in the United States hire the top 5% of men. Not always true, Jack Black. You got a lot of people who never got a college degree making way more money up there. Hugh Grad, at the moment, no. I might find myself in Colombia. EJ, what's up? And then right, never apologize for being a man. Camille TV, a high value man is a man who follows his purpose. Agreed. So you can't define it because given definition is sassy. Let the girls keep their lingo. There you go. You can't define it because giving it a definition is sassy. Hey, let the girls keep the lingo. Facts. High value. Hey, fellas, have a good one, fellas. High value wide receivers. Tell me to get them likes up. Oh, Blaver, me and my son always talking shit to each other. My son know what it is. He was sheltered his whole life so he can live the way he lived now. But I'm proud of him. Joe said money is just one criteria, an important one because high value also means provide and protect, being just confident, able. Well, hold on. Provide and protect. Well, let's do protect. Protect, of course. Let's take provide out. Provide in the age where women don't sit home no more. I just told you about traditional families were stay-at-home mom, working dad. So all that traditional shit y'all talking about, I don't know what that is. My grandparents, both sides, wife at home, and my aunts and uncles. Wife at home, husband works. So provide, yes. But you ain't gotta be rich to provide. You gotta be able to provide. Traditional, it no longer exists. And I don't really want a woman to sit home no more. I don't want my woman to sit home. I've never wanted that. Even my Dominican wife, I never wanted a woman to sit home. Go get a job making $5 a day. I don't give a fuck. Do something. Because idle hands are the devil's work. Who is it? Oh, whoever's 443 calling me, fam. If I don't answer the first 7 times, I'm not gonna answer. Jesus Christ. Yeah, and your sons definitely make your stock go up. Jack Black, Bill Gates, Steve Jobs. Hold on. Let's do this. Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, Larry Ellison, Warren Buffett, Larry Page are examples of high-value men. Those are examples of high-value men. Put me in a room with all of them and when a woman look at them, regardless of their bank account. Why are they high-value men? Because they're rich? That doesn't make any sense. Why are they high-value men? They're just rich. The only thing I know you can tell me about them is they're rich. Wealthy. They're not rich. There's a difference between rich and wealthy is 2 different things. They're wealthy. There's nothing special about them other than they're wealthy. Their money makes them high value. I'm just saying. Blue Smoke Empire in the building. Shout out to the homie in Bali. Cousin Skrilla in the building. So she better burger from the house. So I guess the question would be, do you want to be highly valued or highly regarded? Facts. Troll Soul, take a shout to the bro. Speak Spanish now. What's up? Desmond Flip just said, you're going to be a flip-flop this weekend. I will be here. I'm leaving to Miami on Saturday, but the bar will be open and functioning as normal. But women definitely don't make you valuable. But that list of all those wealthy people, I can take a woman for them, any of them in a minute. Unless she's a gold digger. Hold on.